Hi guys, and welcome to Card Making with Crystal. Today I'm showing you such a cute card. Remember this card? I shared it maybe a couple of weeks ago. It's a graduation easel card that's 5.5 by 5.5. Today we're making a little mini version of the card. It is 4.25 by 4.25. This card was requested by Kathy Klein. Thank you for making your request and thank you for watching my videos. It is so cute. The card is such a beautiful miniature version of this one. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I share fun and easy to follow card making tutorials. Let's make it. Hi guys, this is everything you need to make your card. This is our base card, our top of our hat, layers, and as usual I've designed all my sentiments in Microsoft Word. I will share this with you as a Google document. Let's get started. You're going to put all of these aside, and I have a little surprise for you today. We're not using our scoreboard, so in case you don't have a scoreboard, you can make this card. We're going to start with a piece of paper that is 8.5 by 4.25, and you're going to measure 2 1/8, 4.25, and 6 3/8. You're going to measure the same thing on the other side. So move your ruler over, line it up, and you're measuring 2 1/8, 4.25, and 6 3/8. You're going to measure across the top of your paper at 2 1/8. And now I'm going to grab my scoring tool and we're going to score across that middle 4.25 measurement. Then we're going to score from the 2 1/8 to the 6 3/8. This way and this way. The one thing you want to make certain of is that X is crossing this line perfectly. We have one more scroll line to make, and that's at the top here. So your paper should look like this. I'm going to bring in my paper cutter and I'm going to cut from here to here and here to here. I'm going to fold and burnish on all my scroll lines. Open your card. You're going to put your hands here, pull these two pieces in and fold it down. That's your base card. I'm going to go ahead and erase all my pencil marks. Let's put this aside and get all our layers ready. We're going to prepare these layers now. I want you to take these two pieces of paper. This is your first layer on the card. We're going to use this amazing holographic paper. This is 4 inches by 4 inches. I'm measuring it at 2 inches at the top and down the sides on each one of these. Now I'm going to get both of these from here to here and here to here. You should have two that looks like this. And now let's cut this. So the first cut you're going to make is this way. You're going to line this up at 4 inches, cut down. Then you're going to turn it around and line it up at 3 3/4. Cut. Then you're going to line up this top of this hat at 1 7/8. Cut. And then you're going to turn it around and line it up at 3 3/4 and cut, and you'll have a piece of paper that's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Take this same piece and we're going to cut, turn it this way, line this up at 3 3/4 and line it up at 3 3/4 this way, and you have another 3 3/4 piece. Now we're going to cut our sentiment out. This sentiment is going on top of this. This is 3.5 by 1. This is going to be 3 1/4 by 3/4. So let's measure the 3/4 first. So line this up at 2 1/2. Cut off the top, right? Then line this up at 1 3/4 and cut. And now you've got your 3/4 measurement. Now we're going to cut this at 3 1/4. You're going to line it up just where this is almost at the line. Cut, turn it, and 3 1/4. We're going to take these two and we're going to measure at 1 7/8 across the top and down the sides on each one of them. We're going to turn this one over to measure it so that we don't have to erase the lines. We're going to cut both of these from here to here and here to here. They should look like this. Now I'm going to stick these and these and this and this. While these are sticking directly to the card, I'm actually going to put this one up on foam tape because this is the part that is going to stop the easel. Let's put these aside and we're going to decide the top of your cap now. This piece is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. This piece is 3 by 3. I'm going to stick this on top of this. We're going to bring in all the elements of our card. I made this cute little tassel and I will tag the video on how to make it. The first thing you're going to do to put together this card is you're going to put glue on the top of this, half of this top here only, and this folded part here. And you're going to stick the top of your cap exactly on it. So we're going to turn this over. We're going to line this up and stick it exactly to line up with this one. Perfect. Now we're going to add our layers. That's brilliant. And now we're going to find the center of this. We're also going to make a mark at 1.5 here. And I'm going to put glue. Get a scrap piece of paper, put it under so it doesn't stick on the card. And we're going to design your tassel so it hangs just here. Cut off your excess. Put some glue. That's perfect. And now for this easel test. Brilliant. Look at that. I actually have a little surprise for you. We're going to design the inside of this card. Our graduate absolutely loves unicorns, and I'm going to put a little unicorn design for her on the inside here. Check it out. I'm going to measure the middle of my card. Thanks so much for joining me while we made this. How cute is the inside? She's gonna freak out when she sees the inside of this card. It is so beautiful. If you like this video, be sure to give it an actual thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any content, and stay crafty, my friends.